think hey guys, what's up? What do you guys think? You think a 61 and 56 record is impressive or not? No, I think he's a fucking real person, but I think because there's a lot of evidence he might have escaped. There's another we're watching Epstein videos. There's another wealthy guy who escaped prison and he was a pedo and yeah, he moved to like some beach somewhere, and they think that it's possible that Epstein followed that exact path because there's like an hour before his death there was like a fucking crate went to like someone went to his fucking room and they blocked the camera on the day of his death, and then when they took him out they also blocked the camera. There's some weird things, and apparently there was a dummy Epstein. They had like a fake Epstein on the morgue table. Like it's a different nose and a different ear, and it does appear to be a different person. I don't know. There's a lot of I don't know what's like fake conspiracy YouTube bullshit and what's like actual real, but there does seem to be like if you look at the videos of the Epstein files, they had like a fake Epstein. There's a lot of peculiar things there, man. Anyway, that he might have been taken out of there. He had enough money that he could organize an escape and disappear forever, and you know, it'd be funny if he returned and said, "Hey, I'm not dead," and if he like came back to society and he like, "Oh, hey, I've come back and I'm gonna tell the full story." But he was also apparently fighting with Trump. He was threatening Trump to spill the beans. Right, yeah. So, what do you guys think? 61 and 56 is a impressive record. 61 and 56. And where am I on the leaderboards? I'm afraid to look because if you like, I'm addicted now, and like if you don't play for a couple hours, you drop down. I'm 2,381. But I mean, there's out of 100,000 people. There's like, 'cause look at this. My friends are ranked 300,000. Granted, they don't play a lot, but that just shows you how many people are registered. 330,000 people. So 2,000 out of 300,000. I feel like I'm afraid to get cocky, but I feel like because then I get my ass kicked still sometimes. Sometimes people kick my ass. There was one guy yesterday. Oh, but I got a win. I got a cheap win because he lagged out. That's another reason why you should never quit games because the guy might lag out and you get a cheap win. Yeah, I was losing and I was like gonna quit and I said, "No, I'll just finish the game." And then he lagged out and I got a W. And he was running the ball. I couldn't stop him. And they get off on that. Oh, you can't stop me. You can't stop me. But if you get like a good running game and you do aggressive run blocking, it's really hard to stop. I was like, and I got the Steelers defense, which is pretty good. You basically have to stop it, you have to blitz correctly. If they're running outside, you got to blitz outside. It's like the New England Patriots in 2001 when they stole the Steelers playbook and they knew like every play that the Steelers were going to do in 2001 when Jerome Bettis ran to the left, they blitzed to the right. When we ran to the right, they blitzed to the left. The opposite, the right way. They knew us, and it's as if they know exactly what we're going to do before we do it. And then it turns out they actually did. They stole the playbook, man. Oh, when I was watching 2001 live, I said, man, it feels like they know our playbook, dude. This is bullshit. We run left, they blitz right. We run right, they blitz. Like, why are they guessing correctly every single fucking time, dude? It turns out they actually did have our playbook. They knew our plays. So it's fucked up, dude. They completely cheated. And people say, oh, everyone. No, not everyone does it to that level. You study your opponent and try to figure out what they're going to do, but you don't like actually want to be inside their huddle. That would be cheating. The New England doesn't fucking care. Robert Kraft, they don't fucking care how they get it done, dude. They should have been stripped of their fucking Super Bowl, man. Instead, they got fucking fined a couple $1 million and lost some draft picks. They should have taken a Super Bowl away, dude. Because they knew the Rams fucking playbook too. I said, man, it seemed the Rams scoring 30 points a game suddenly play New England and fucking New England knows all their plays. Like literally. Because they hire people to work at your stadium and then steal your playbook. That's how sinister it is, man. Like they'll pay like $100,000 to have a fucking employee steal your playbook out of your locker room. So they know your exact playbook, dude. When you call a play, they know exactly what play it is, man. Yeah, they should have had a Super Bowl takeover. I remember watching and I was like, this is fucked up, dude. You could see on the field, man. Because the Rams should have destroyed them too, man, if they weren't cheating. But anyway, sometimes there's guys I can't stop in the game. I mean, like I couldn't stop the running game, man. But that being said, I feel like I've come a long way with the setting protections, going through my progressions, scrambling and getting open, um, having a versatile defense, mixing up the blitz and the zone and the man coverage. I was a little concerned of the guy who could run all over me. He ran for 100 yards, and a little concerned about that. It usually doesn't happen with the Steelers, man. Makes me want to watch videos on. There's a couple more things I'd like to learn, a couple more settings I don't know, and like how to stop the running game. If someone's doing the power run against you, what's the counter? I did watch a video on YouTube. They said, good luck. It's really hard to stop like a good power running game in this, man. And they do overpower the run sometimes because they want people to use it. The Steelers are really hard to run because I keep going back and forth. It's like if you have two guys, then you have none. If you have two guys, then you have none because I keep starting one or the other. I go back and forth like they both stink. Anderson's faster and stronger, but Hoffman's like a little smarter. So basically, they both stink. And sometimes you'll see like I do a running play, and it's always like number 67 or 74 getting burnt, and you could see it on the field. Like if he would have blocked, I could have got yardage, but he failed to block, and the guy comes straight through. which is kind of like ultra realistic, man. Whoa, fucking cat running around, dude. I was watching videos about pet skunks and pet skunks and pet raccoon. Well, my friend Tasha on here has a raccoon. And there's also people that have pet skunks. Um, and one thing I didn't know is the skunk can live 2 to 8 years um, in at a house because a skunk in nature really has a tough time surviving. They have to eat, twice a day, and if they skip a meal, they die. Like a skunk can't go around skipping meals. They will die. They get hyperglycemia really fast and have a seizure. So like they have to eat like and they have like a high demand of vitamins. So they usually only live like 1 or 2 years in the wild. And it's oftentimes because it's tough for them to survive. But a skunk, if you have a skunk in captivity, they live 8 years because you're like giving them the nutrients that they need. Um, they don't need to like go into the wild and find like vitamin A. Yeah, so like if a human takes care of it and feeds it, they live actually 4 times longer. So it makes you think that maybe we're supposed to own skunks. You know what I mean? Like, would God maybe wants us to own them, or not own them, but help them? You know what I mean? Like, and like these people with their skunks on YouTube, they're like cuddling their skunks. Did you see that? Well, well, that's why I named this. I was showing that earlier, man. My pet skunk. Get that Epstein shit off, man. Look, owning us, these people with their skunks, man. She's cuddling her skunk. This woman, look. We gotta watch a stupid preview. She's got 50 skunks. This woman's got 50 skunks, but she takes good care of them. They're not even dirt. That's crazy. Yeah, they're very close. See that? How friendly they are. They really love their owners. Oh, going after her boobies. The skunk really loves their owners. It's like an emotional support skunk. All right, one more. Last one. My guy, my skunk. You're my pet skunk. There's my pet skunk. Mogwai, my pet skunk. Mogwai. Mogwai, you're my skunk. Hey, look, it's Pittsburgh, KDKA News. No, they descent them, man. They get their scent removed. But they said, see, look at this chick. Yeah, you get them descented. But I knew a guy who owned a wild skunk. Hello there, everyone. This is Richard again. I met a guy who got an orphan skunk. He said the mom just abandoned the baby skunk on his door, and he took them all in. He took four of them in and fed them until they were healthy, and then he let them go. And he said, but one of the skunks would never leave. It just like clawed at the door. He said it stayed on the porch and clawed at the door and wouldn't leave. So he took that one back in and ended up keeping them. And he said the skunk just lives in the house with them and is friendly with the dogs and the cats, and he never sprayed. He never got him descented, but he said that his skunk never sprayed. It's just like your cat, man. You know, like why doesn't your cat randomly claw you, or why doesn't your dog like always, like a pit bull owner, they're not like why doesn't your dog always like attacking your neck? Why don't you worry that your dog's gonna randomly fucking eat you in the middle of the night? It's because they're your friends. They know that not to spray you. They don't get mad enough at their owner to spray anyway. Because to spray is like kind of like a death, like they're afraid of death, and so they could get annoyed and not spray. Oh, these are really cute. Find a reputable breeder, though. And you get Mr. Mansplaining everything. Someone's got to mansplain it to you. National Geographic and Disney present the story of a cup with courage begin. This skunk here. Oh, oh.
play, they run at you and they stamp their feet and then they turn their butt. And like some days I thought I was gonna get it when she was doing that, but she was playing. She was easy for me to get. I found it pressure to
They stick their butt at you like I'm gonna spray, bitch.
they're human and trust me, they won't spray. And she never did. Sometimes she would.
But see, this one was never descented. See, look, bam. They turn their butt like bam, dude. I'm like armed and ready.
I find it a pleasure to have her in my life, and she, she's wild. She has to be free. Got her like June of 2017, I believe, and we released her the following spring. I kind of had faith that if I let her go, she knew that she could come back to her little house and be safe. She came back pretty quick. She was gone for maybe a night, and the next night she was up on our front porch. Did that threat thing. As soon as she realized it was me, I hoped she was still playing. I probably see her 3-4 times a week, and she's wary. Like she knows how to be a wild animal. That's for sure. He looks great. Honestly, their lifespan in the wild here is not even 2 years, but she's gonna be 5. She's done really well. I'm really proud of her. She kind of only trusts me because I'm the only one that's ever handled her. If she sees anyone else, she hides. But me, because she knows I bring cheese balls, if I had them in here, she goes crazy. That's her favorite snack.
She loves cheese balls.
They're just amazing animals. I never expected her to be as amazing as she was.
Oh, I love her. I'm just gonna cry. Oh, it just gonna make me cry, man. That skunk. And then it makes me realize that even the name skunk kind of minimizes them a little bit. Like it's kind of like they're skunks are pretty amazing. Cuddly, friendly, soft. See if we could get a W, man. I think we need to treat it like every match the opponent might be very good or they might not be. Sometimes they know tricks I don't know. Then you can get better. Like if the guy is running against me, then like learn what he's doing, dude. I know what he's doing. He's aggro running.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And off off we go from SoFi Stadium. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
I see Rams a lot. Mostly I see like Rams, um, Kansas City still.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he edges forward.
You could even see him play the right side of the line is weak.
Might have been open there, was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now it's Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth.
Oh man, I ran a pick play. It worked. All the different formation every play, man. So they could never key on anything.
That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
If you know the concepts, then you run it. It doesn't matter what the formation. They say, "Oh, this playbook is juiced." It doesn't matter. Well, you knew the concepts, you could do it out of any playbook.
Rodgers gonna throw. And that one drops down.
Oh, it should have never been a drop, dude. Should be a 5-yard gain.
And it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is it still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys
I like that.
Circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
And again, it's Rodgers.
Oh, I needed the high ball that, man. I go for it. Punt. It's hard to punt, dude.
3 straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining.
He's going to think about it for a second.
In this 1st quarter. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go.
Oh, he's blitzing. He's coming down, dude. Here he comes.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Oh, I threw it too slow, man. 1, 2, 3. Sack.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game.
He was open, man. He was open, dude. I definitely should have punted and tried to get him deep, dude. Not Mr. Football Fundamentals, man.
He's got Higbee complete right side.
Well, because the Madden will punish you for... Hi, Angie. Madden will punish you for not respecting football fundamentals. Then the announcers will tell you, oh, I can't believe he's going for it here.
And immediately got to the pass.
Two yards to go, 2nd down. Now Stafford. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. picked off by Patrick Queen. Past the 20. 5.
There, that makes up for it. The opening drive. There's my opening drive. Come on, I got to get one offensive play.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. It's caught. And it's 8-0.
I just was like, well, look, you got to get one offensive player, one pass. One pass to gain a big advantage.
A quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing is Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Cross wheels is man press. You know, I use cross wheels too, man, and this makes me really enjoy my offense, where I don't see how I was calling a different play every time. Look what he's doing here, man.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go.
Come on, Ramsey. On the spot, thank you.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford.
No.
That is caught.
He got a fucking cheat. I didn't get my men's set, dude, either. And he got a fucking deep pick play, dude. He called cross wheels 4 times in a row, dude. He's gonna go cross wheels again.
That certainly went against the traditional
cheater, dude.
Football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
It's like cross wheels again.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
Cross wheels again. Dude, all you do to stop cross wheels is do man press inside like that. So I hope he keeps calling it, dude. But notice what I do. I call fucking different plays every time.
And the tackle going to be made right.
Here, look, I'll call cross wheels too, look. Just show him that I know what he's doing.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for him, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions.
Oh, DK should have had that.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 30.
Here, you asshole. You want to do cross wheels? Let's do cross wheels, you fucking dick.
Gain of 6. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Rodgers now to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf.
Let's go cross wheels, you fucking dick.
Inside the 40 before being dropped.
28-yard gain. 1st down, Steelers.
Throwing now is Rodgers. No, he tries to force it. It's a foot race.
He jumped the fucking running back route, man. Wow. That was fucked up, man. Well, I shouldn't have thrown him. I seen him sitting right there, dude.
Stay out there and go for 2.
Rams will line up for the 2-point
I seen him sitting right there, man.
And he is
I run a dirty pick play. Dirty pick. I don't like this guy at all, man. He's a fucking cheese, dude. You know how you beat cheese players is with football fundamentals, man.
Starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the
Cheese, man.
is coming into play in the NFL.
35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
And he'll be hit as he
Damn it, I hate playing people like this, dude. Fucking mid-blitz every fucking play, dude.
2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Oh, and his early struggles continue.
I hate playing players like this, dude. Fucking, it's just like, it devolves into a cheese fest right away, dude.
The Rams take over.
It's just a fucking cheese fest, dude.
36-yard line.
Cheese fest,
The
man.
Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
Just a cheese
Their last
fest,
time out,
dude.
you can repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
The coverage by
That gets us on the second interception. Hi, Sunshine.
He's been really loose with the football, and that's going to need to change as this game moves along.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Scott. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough.
Hey, Sunshine.
Rams
Hello.
with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They snap it to Stafford. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
It's a turnover on down.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and now it winds up incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now Rodgers.
Fuck, man.
Intercepted a third time.
Supposed to be over his fucking head, dude, when you're not highballing it. Not highballing it or not lobbing it, dude. You're bullet passing it. Like a newbie, dude. Quit playing like a newbie.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
This dude is so fucking annoying, man. What an annoying fucking player, dude. Just a fucking cheeser, dude. Trying to cheese the whole fucking thing.
Most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Scott. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nacua. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they're able to add on to their advantage. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Randy, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. Well, let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. To throw, it's Rodgers. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
9 yards. And the Steeler first down.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And this is incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Now Rodgers looking deep downfield. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now they face a
Thought he
3rd and
caught
10
it.
after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Rodgers to throw once more. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Now it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete as well.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's a diving catch right side. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. And that's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Here's Stafford. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's going to take
Wow.
this for a Rams touchdown.
That's how you beat it, dude. I should have reuser that, dude. If you do max protect and get outside or something, there's always on that play is always a crossing route open, which you can user or you get to them fast enough.
So the call is made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
When it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Yeah, I mean, just when we start to feel cocky, we meet a guy who humbles us with his cheesy play, dude.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. Over the middle, pass caught by Warren. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
A final shot before break. Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
They used to come down and then beat him over the top, but they fixed it.
Not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play.
It's crazy. I'm really hungry, dude. I was thinking about like the skunk who has to eat if he skips a meal gets hyperglycemic, and like I'm suddenly really, really sick, man. Like I gotta fucking eat, man. Not just because I'm getting my ass kicked, but I've got a heart condition. I'm disabled with this heart condition, so I've got to like eat regularly and healthy all the time. And if not, I get sick. So it's more important than this game.
And he's up across the 25.
But yeah, we're gonna breakfast real quick. Maybe we'll play someone who's less cheesy next time.
To begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles. Remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Let's see. I want to see if I could figure out how to stop this guy.
Working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now Stafford. On Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Boy, a big play right
Hold on to your hats. He throws a lot of picks.
Really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here. Anything to seize that momentum back.
And the Rams, first down.
Well, Stafford. And a throw right sideline is complete. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
At the Steelers' 24-yard line.
Stafford looks to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
Rodgers wants to change the look. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is incomplete.
Oh, you got to squeeze that, bro. Oh, you got to squeeze on that, bro.
That is a golden opportunity wasted there. Rodgers going to throw. Hit as he throws there.
I don't have a lot of time, dude. He's fucking on me like fucking white on rice.
I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now Rodgers. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. And again, it's Rodgers. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
Got it highballed at that time.
DK Metcalf, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point put through by Boswell. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
25.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Go ahead, pussy. Try to sit on the clock, pussy. There's no sign of fear.
What's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And space tough to come by there, so you get maybe a yard to the 37. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Back to throw, Stafford. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
To throw is Stafford.
Oh.
That is caught. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll get in.
Fuck, I had him double covered, but he still got open, man. I didn't really double him well. I shouldn't have let him go. I fucking switched. And when I switched down, I gave it up, man.
For the extra point.
But I had him worried for a minute, man. Fuck, if I could have taken that away, man. That's the 2nd or 3rd time he's got the same fucking play. Well, I know that weakness on the D, man. And that's why I went over there myself. But I thought he just was away from that. Since he saw me there, I thought he just went away from that. And I should have stayed on it, man.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Yeah, I mean, I had to fucking throw for it there, man. Well, and we'll just end the game here, 35-25. Yeah, no, he was a good player, I guess. He knew how to cheese, man. He was cheesy on defense with his fucking blitz every single play, and plus the Steelers' offensive line's not that great. And he was good on offense. He knew how to max protect and get his guy open, man. although I got 4 interceptions. If my offense was a little better, I probably should have beat that guy, man. Although he was a good player. I jumped up 8 early. I think that pissed him off when I went for 2, and then he unloaded. He's got a powerful offense. Man, I did generate. I mean, he got 35 points, and I got 4 interceptions. Think about that. That's crazy. He got 35 points, plus I got 4 interceptions. So what's that? That shows you that I played into his hands too much. I didn't control the clock enough. And like I keep saying, you can beat people like that with good football fundamentals: run, pass, kicking the ball. Um, maybe if I would have went for it, I'd be closer. But the fact that he had 4 interceptions and 35 points shows me that he had the ball too frequently. I should have possessed the ball more. Which reminds me, like how I used to play when the Steelers were really, really bad, and plus I was worse. Um, you can usually win. There's one thing you can win. It's the time of possession, right? So you try to win time of possession, man. Even when your team stinks, you could try to like hold the ball long. I just feed my cat anytime she's hungry now. After she was sick and is now healthy. We want some food. Whenever she'll eat, that's good. What is it? Fed my cat Lemieux. She's hungry, so yeah, it's not feeding time, but anytime she's hungry, I feed her now after her stroke. She had a stroke, so we're gonna eat a little something. I got really hungry here, and hopefully we'll play someone who's not cheesing. But it just goes to show that we can compete even when they cheese, man. Like that guy was a cheeser. He blitzed every play and did like one touchdown tries every play, which was really annoying to play him. And we tried to go toe to toe for with him, and I think I showed we can't actually compete. We got within 3 points late, but we don't want to go toe to toe with the guy like that. It's like if the Steelers were playing Peyton Manning. They used to like they say, well, we want to possess the ball, so we want long drives with the bus, long like long 4 yard play drives, and then outpossess the ball. So he gets really annoyed that
If you are at an event and someone has an anti-pedo shirt on and everyone
That's funny, man.
Can you feel it? Car stock is bringing good vibrations and great savings. If you are at an event and someone has an anti-pedo shirt on and everyone hates them for it, you're at the wrong event. No, I wouldn't put kill on any shirts. Okay, don't unless it's like kill him with kindness. Um, but somebody went into a Trump event with a kill your local pedophile shirt on, right? And that just got us demonetized. But shoot. But everyone had a problem with it, and I don't know why. I don't know why they assumed it related to anyone there. No, the person said I might have been heckled. That's actually probably what got the attention. To be frank with you, here's the moment that this gentleman stood up and screamed at Trump. And again, I have no indication that the shirt has anything to do with anyone at this event. No, I mean, so let's see. The shirt says, "Kill your local pedophile." Okay. Right now, the person doesn't look like they're screaming. Oh, this guy's double birding him. That's kind of weird to be like, "I hate pedophiles." Someone's like, "Well, f you." And obviously, the solution to pedos is not just to kill them; it's jail. Would be we're against the death penalty, Kayla. Trump, Trump, be like, "Don't talk about my friends like that."
Right.
That's all right. That person's going home to mom, gonna get scolded because mom is voting for us. You know, heard that one before. How'd you think of that one? So yeah,
Yeah,
you can see the shirt here that caused all the melee.
Yeah,
You can see says that. So there it is. And they got ejected. But this speech had other notable moments, like Trump's bragging about the economy. And did you see how riled up the crowd was there? There's still people who like Trump, okay, just to be clear. But watch how not enthused they are. Unenthused is the word when Trump is bragging about how good the economy is purportedly. Now, some people haven't seen it yet, but they will because the job numbers are so good. They will. The job numbers are so bad. We've had like the worst. What was it? Just horrible. I think the number was it 6 out of the 18 months Trump has been in office or less? Some
he lies at
crazy
constant.
number of months have had job loss months. When Biden had just 24, 48, 500 consecutive months, I can't remember what it was, of job growth. Great on my stats right now. Let me make it more simple. Biden had job growth, good. Trump had bad.
We have the greatest poll numbers that I've ever had.
Okay, in your mind's eye, imagine for a second this button right here.
Oh my God, this. So you have to stick this in every video.
Remember, we had one of the greatest economies in history in my first term. This is blowing it away. But then I'll see a poll, and I'll say Trump is at 44% on the economy. How can it be at 44? We have more people working now than ever before, and I'm at 44%.
No.
30 points. I should be at 100% on the economy, but you're going to see it in a short period of time.
The fuck is he rambling
The
about?
prices are all coming down. John McLaughlin, the great pollster.
Every time he says that name, it sounds like he's choking over something. John McLaughlin, great pollster. So yes, I was correct. 6 out of the first 14 months of Trump's term had job losses. And then can you look up how many consecutive months under Biden was there job growth? I think it was his whole administration. And we'll go ahead and look that up. But you can tell the crowd until the end when Trump starts saying, "Oh," really trying to go to the crowd. They're kind of sitting there quietly, and not that 48 consecutive months, the whole term, baby. Baby. Biden had 48 consecutive months, and then 6 out of the first 14 of Trump were job losses. Crazy. That's right, brother. It did. Then Tim Scott, who we looked at in the last segment, came on stage and did some Colt stuff.
Is South Carolina Donald J. Trump country?
Oh, it's so cringy.
Cringe.
This is South Carolina. And when we say we love President Trump, we say it loud and we say it proud. Is this Donald Trump country?
Ew. Icky Wicky. Why are you saying it like that? It seems like he's doing the SNL version of Trump cheerleaders. And when we say this is Donald J. Trump country, we mean it.
Hey, at least the crowd didn't boo him like they did that comp that day.
Right. Yeah.
So it could have been a lot worse.
How much Trump loves the.
That's what the next clip is, which is Trump is
When
like,
people
man,
talk flattering about him, he's like eats it up, man. He's like,
oh, you remember when Lindsay
talk flattering about
He
me.
literally says this.
That's all he talked about was South Carolina. He was driving me crazy. I love the people. Yet I got higher votes than him. Explain that to me. He loved this state.
No, trying to save it. I got more votes than him. He drove me crazy, but he doesn't anymore. Whoops, what? Very awkward. Very, very awkward. I guess this is the summation of his pitch as to why people should vote for Democrats or stuff.
Alright, enough of that, dude. I just had my sandwich, so see if it helps me play a little better. Actually, I didn't play bad. It was slow start, and maybe give the other opponent credit. He knew a lot about the game, just like me. So you're gonna run into people just as skilled as you are, man, or more. You think you're the big bad bully on the block now because you learned a couple plays? Think again.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Up next, it's our main event between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go.
I didn't think that Dallas should have fired Mike McCarthy. He was 12-5, 3 years in a row. They made the playoffs with like a really young quarterback when he like developed Prescott and shit. And then Prescott was hurt that year, and they go like 8-8, and they fired him. I'm like, dude, your team was riddled with injuries this year, and you're firing your head coach, man. Like, what the hell, dude? And so I thought it was smart for the Rooneys to pick him up, man. So when the Rooneys hired Mike McCarthy, it's also kind of like a fuck you to Jerry Jones, because Jerry Jones has always been like the antithesis of the Rooneys. The Rooneys always represented like hard work and building through the draft, and Jerry Jones always like just tried to buy the team and allow, and like the Steelers tried to get like ethical, like morality players and like nice guys, and the Cowboys would get all the cokeheads, man. The Cowboys could give a fuck less if you were a good person or not. The Steelers tried to get like nice people, like the lawyer was his name.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Woodruff, Dwayne Woodruff. I mean, no, seriously, look at Dwayne Woodruff, look at Troy Polamalu. These are like really good, you know what I mean? They try to get like, I mean, Ben Roethlisberger was accused of rape. They made him get married and clean up his image. They don't like shit on the Steelers that much. But they typically, when they hired Vic, it kind of like went out the window a little bit, like, oh, you're hiring a dog killer. But over the years, they typically have been like the league's morality squad. Although it's not always true.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught by Williams.
I put Holcomb on him. It didn't work. Somebody, you got to use her, man. You got to play as the user, dude. But being afraid to play as the user.
Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
You turn on the play animation art, and then it shows you exactly what you're supposed to cover. And you know, you could like personally do a better job than the computer, because the computer's kind of like you when you control, you're superpowering the guy. So there you go. Now Holcomb's on it.
So the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down coming from Prescott. And he's going to be taken down back at the 39. Offensive line fast.
A loss of 6. It's now 3rd and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass rush is there in time once again.
Go ahead, bro. You keep hurrying to the line when you're fucking getting destroyed.
3rd down, Brock. You knew that pressure was coming, and sure looked like he was lucky to even get a throw away on that play.
That rush was coming to flat out end that drive.
Yeah.
And it did.
And this kick
Great
is
kick.
good. He needed to get all of it there.
Great kick, man. 56-yarder. Wow. Great kick, bro. I didn't think he'd make it, man.
Over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, went right through.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He'll begin his return from the 11.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart.
Oh, I should just quit now, man. It's gonna be glitching like that, dude.
Number 2, try to separate the ball if they can.
Glitching like that, dude.
But boy, is it big when it does.
Because I'd quit if it wasn't count ranked, man.
Here comes 1st and 10.
I hate playing people that just look for like glitches and exploits in the game, dude. You shouldn't even play this guy, dude. Don't even play him, dude. Don't even play him, dude.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they take a 10-0 lead here in our first quarter.
They just look for exploits in the game, dude. Don't even play him, dude.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
It's not a real game, dude.
Starting at the 10.
Just look at everyone flying down the field.
Yeah, don't even play, dude, a guy like that, man. Don't even play it. Someone who's just exploiting a glitch in the game, dude.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history.
Yeah, I mean, I like to play simulation football, dude. I don't. If someone's just sitting there glitching the whole time, it's not fun. It ruins the game, dude. I mean, anyone can learn an exploit and glitch it. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's kind of interesting to learn, but to me, it zaps the fun away. These dudes, they just run exploits, man, and it's like, dude, no worse than the mid blitz, the kickoff glitch, man. They're gonna have to fix that. There's a kickoff glitch where you could like bounce it and recover it. Yeah, they need to take that shit out of the game, dude. It's ridiculous.
At the 21.
It kind of zaps the fun out of it for me, man. I like to play simulation football. That's why I get so mad at the acceleration clock.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And the fact that this is just kind of, I don't mean to be a sore loser, but like this can be, that this game could be diluted down to like a fucking cheap game that you can glitch and exploit. Is kind of an annoying. I hope they fix that, man.
Throwing is Rodgers. Got an open man, it's Washington. And past the 30 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
I mean, it's one thing if you sprinkle in the mid-blitz like on third down or hey, if it's in this situation, but if it's like your entire fucking offense, man, it's like, dude, come on, man.
Giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
There's like no thought of playing situational football, man.
Throwing now is Rodgers. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third and short, going with a tight end. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Had to throw it much faster, man. But he's wide open on that play. You only have like 1 second throw, man. 1 or 2 seconds. Third second, you're getting sacked. It's like 1-2 sack. It was like 1 throw, 1-2 throw, or 1-2 sack. 1-2-3 sack, or 1-2 throw. Oh no! Talk too much. Got it anyway. Oh my God! Shut up. Play.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
You see Purdy. He's going to shift him around. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 4th down, here's Purdy. That's to his running back, complete. Down the right.
Everyone knows how to beat that now, man. And dropping guys back didn't help. I did drop good people back, dude, but it didn't help. Yeah, that wheel, dude. That wheel's a big blitz beater, dude. And it's easy. It's wide open.
You know what?
Well, actually, Porter was on someone else, so nobody's on him. The guys that were on him were like late, just trying to cover. Or the guy who's on the far side can't get over there in time. Oh, here's another glitchy guy here, man. Well, you can't really blitz it. Well, you can blitz a guy like that, but you gotta have to be more like symmetrical kind of thing.
Maybe they had dialed up before this game started. It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Rodgers.
42-yard line.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And he will have a Steelers first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he whips that one incomplete there.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
At the 6-yard line.
Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Rodgers going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Fuck, he's wide open and I'm just fucking not throwing it in time.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. And the 49er first down.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers have taken the lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Niners 14, Steelers 10. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Escapes the defender. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Now Rodgers. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
I threw it just too slow, man.
San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They need 18 yards here on third down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A big play there. Taking it in. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
The season was like starting to
Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
this game is starting to deteriorate into like everyone blitzing and everyone cross-routing, dude. Like, you see how I scored that? It was just how the Rams guy was scoring on me when I blitzed him. You know what I mean? So, like, things are becoming meta. Meta meaning it's like you could do it over and over and over.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
A gain of 5 brings up
Purdy looking to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They're waiting in now to punt as he sends this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Same touchdown I got before, jackass. Because if he goes over and covers the running back, like they teach you on YouTube, it leaves Bernard or actually Metcalf wide open.
as well. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
I don't know. I'm back to thinking this game is garbage, dude. This game is so garbage, man. I mean, why are you, like, okay, like that one game, the guy had 35 points and 4 interceptions. Why is that in 12 minutes? With accelerated, like, how did I score 24 points in 8 minutes? You know what I mean? And then he scored 14, like, 5 touchdowns in 8 minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, with accelerated clock. It's ridiculous. It's like absurd.
9 seconds remaining. Not much time. We'll see how they play this.
And I want to say it when I'm winning, not when I'm losing, so I don't sound like a sore loser. It's fucking ridiculous, man. This game is, in some ways, it's horrible. In other ways, it's really great. The animations are good, and it's, you know, the customization of different things you can do are really good. But as far as like a football simulation goes, it's like NBA Jam, dude. It's more like NBA Jam than a real football game, dude. This is like NBA Jam, dude. It's not like actual football. NBA Jam ruins sports games. Because it showed, because it made a lot of money and it was fun and it showed everyone that this is how you make money off sports games. And but it wasn't like a good basketball simulation or anything.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a... There he goes, right side! And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. 134 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Back to throw, Purdy. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Purdy. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Oh, your little cheat didn't work this time. Oh, poor baby, your little cheat didn't work this time.
Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the 2nd half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick 6.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they're defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Purdy now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, 49ers.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Purdy will look to throw again here. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And that will be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. That is caught. And across the
with Peyton Wilson, he did get in. I did the old bring in the fresh player routine, but you know what? It's kind of stupid because I left my back end real vulnerable there, man. Blitzing 6 people, and I only had 5 back, and then he has 5 in the route, so. This actually makes it a lot easier for me because I've only got a 10-point lead. Now I can just kick a 3 and stay up 2 scores.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it.
It was a penalty anyway, right?
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Throw left side complete. That's one. And he's going to take it in for a
He knows with his defense, you either go right there, which he tries to cover, or over the middle wide open. I don't know why he thinks that defense is good. I mean, dude, I got 38 points in. I'm not even that good. But he keeps doing that same stupid defense. He thinks pinch and then man and then user the fucking. You can't user the running back and Pittman. Who are you going to user, dude?
Boswell on now to kick this one away. Well, now how about this return? And a very
I got to quit doing that. It's the 2nd time saying that thing.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And a 49er first down.
Now Purdy. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Here's Purdy. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Down inside the 10.
Same play. We keep doing the same thing to each other. I guess that's why you call it, because it's like your main and you think maybe you could get a sack, man.
And the Niners are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is
But this is like NBA Jam. It's ridiculous. It's like a fucking track meet, dude.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. They run again with Dowdle. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
On the tackle. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing is Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one.
This game's over, bro. Game over, dude.
They got stumped at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's 3rd and 7. Here's Rodgers to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Warren is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Dowdle is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown.
Bro, you gave up 44 points. Your defense isn't good.
Boswell.
By the same token, I gave up 28. My defense hasn't been good either.
Game as the lead moves to 17.
Fuck, I had to take time off the clock, man. Fucking scoring in 5 seconds.
Boswell on now to kick this.
It was a really clear explanation of, that was a really clear example of needing to take time off the clock. I fucking, oh my god, this again. I did the same thing. I had to put on fucking kill the clock and then take 2 minutes, take time off. So watch out, you do the same thing again.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense.
Just slow them down, give up the short underneath stuff, man.
They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you say, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he gets it
No quitting this guy here.
and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Purdy. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 28-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down.
Wow, that was close, actually.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. They'll look to throw again. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
He's got it. Touchdown.
Oh, my dude went for the interception.
Christian McCaffrey.
Wow.
6 yards away. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
This is the craziest game, dude. This is why I hate this game. Because it's like, this is ridiculous, man. 80 points in an 8-minute game,
So 2
dude.
scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have an onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Rodgers looking to throw. That's complete. Bernard. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. Rodgers to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's one. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route going deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Purdy to throw. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
Nowadays, you have to be an all-around running back to stick in the NFL, but that's exactly what this guy is. He is such a weapon in the receiving game, and we saw it again there. He's got soft hands, and then we know how dangerous he is when the ball is in his hands.
Purdy to throw. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here it is, 4th and inches. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
A gain on the play. 1st down.
To throw is Purdy. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
What's the matter? You're glitching not work, dude? Motherfucker, 49er country, you ran into Steeler country, bitch. Well, that game was so dumb, dude. That just shows how bad this game is, man. $48-35. Might be a new pinnacle, though, man. For me, I've never scored 48 points before. It's my highest point total. But also to win a glitchy game, that 0-10, I just quit. I just was like, dude, I'm not playing versus a glitcher, man. 25-35, he was a glitcher too. But I was hanging with them for a while. There's these play, all they do is glitch. They don't play real football. I kind of had to shift into real football there for a minute and kill some clock to secure that W, because it was getting dicey. Yeah, my average points for is up. It was down at 11. Now it's up to 13. So definitely getting better. Your average points for should be more than your average points against. But like if you look at my team, this guy's similar to me. The points against higher than points for. 50 and 32. 43 and 16. It's a good example of playing less games but being ranked because of the winning record is better. The winning percentage is good on this guy. Everyone in here has a winning record, 37-11. That's more aligned to how I wish I was, man. But I'm learning, and I do a lot of I learn during the game, so I've been like practicing during the games. This game is riddled with glitches and exploits, and that Samoa Niner game is a prime example. I mean, you should never be able to score 80 points in a 12-minute game. That's like, can you imagine 80 points in the first quarter of a game? No. Can't even imagine 80 points in the first quarter of a game. So I don't know. I'm getting tired of like, and because his name was 49ers, I thought that he was gonna like be a legit player and play, uh, you know, I thought he was gonna play. Hey, thanks for the view, man. I thought he was gonna play legit ball, but he came out glitching. Should I play Death Stranding, y'all, or more ball? I don't know. I think I need to stack some wins, man. If I can get to like 70 before 60, that would be good. Get like a little better of a winning record now, man. I think what I'm not doing is I'm getting into the glitch games and I'm not doing fundamental football. So I'm gonna go back to run, pass, offense. My offense is gonna be run, pass for a little while. Or at least pass, run, pass. So always run is always gonna be first or second down. This game, the goal is run will always be first or second down.
At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback as that the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
They run here with Dowdle. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. And that's caught inside the 35. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
That's good for the Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
What's the matter, bro? Mid-blitz not working for you? What's the matter, bro? Is the mid-blitz not working for you? Did you study it on YouTube and think you know how to play because YouTube taught you the mid-blitz?
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Goff now looks to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Running it, Washington. And he stopped immediately there. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They run with Washington. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And the Steelers first down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football.
Also slow the game down, so
long situation.
Taking like more time off the clock.
Rodgers now to throw. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
41-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Goff going to move his guys around a bit. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Goff. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They are going for it. Goff. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back.
Oh my God, I fucked up so bad, dude. I should have called a timeout. I took Dean and moved him. I was trying to get fucking Ramsey, and I grabbed Dean by mistake, dude. Oh my God. I left him wide open, uncovered completely. He must have been like, when he saw that, he was like a fucking wolf with his prime rib steak dinner just sitting there with no human around.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Goff now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts.
It's 2nd down.
Now it's gone. And that is caught.
He beat T.J. Watt over the top, and I didn't use her in and help.
From
Good
21
throw.
yards away.
Good
And the
throw over
Lions
the
have
top.
cut it back within a score. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening
That was
drive where he
okay
threw the
coverage, but
interception. Drive number 2 leads
you
him
see
right
that
down
little
the
hip
field and
swivel
into
at
the end
the
zone.
end.
So
Gibbs is
obviously his
good. He
confidence
got
was
to
never
double him.
lost, and that's a
Oh,
great thing to see, great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that
shade
as a
him up
quarterback.
top, baby.
I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice.
That was like a 50-50 ball, dude.
Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds here.
I got to stay ahead of him. Don't rest on your laurels.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line.
And the Steelers first down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
The tackle by
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
Back at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers. Catch is made by Metcalf. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
He's calling these timeouts is really helping me here, dude.
2nd and 21 at the Lions' 28-yard line.
Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Rodgers going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions in what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
The final shot before break here. Goff. And he's able to get this one out closer to
Dude, that was he did all that using his timeouts and
the numbers to pick up the first down. It
for
goes on the
this.
stat sheet as a short throw, but it takes a lot of arm strength to throw it out wide on time. And he made it look easy.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now Goff looking to change the play. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Here's Goff. That's complete right side. It's to Slaw. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. Now they'll change things up. Now Goff. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
10-yard line.
Back to throw. Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Williams, a man in motion right. Gibbs will try and pick it up.
Oh no, he almost lost it there. That would have been a loss of right there. I almost had him. Good cut inside the.
Lions are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd.
So hopefully I could go get another field goal and take the lead back 16-14.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
A third quarter now, at a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Now Rodgers. That's complete. Bernard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Rodgers now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man on the comebacker. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Rodgers to throw once more. He's got room to roam. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have retaken a third quarter lead. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2.
The Steelers will line up.
Rodgers will throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Steelers 19. Lions 14.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 19 yards there on the catch and run. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Gibbs straight ahead. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
First down.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second and 9. Now they'll change things around before the snap. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Out of the gun, Dobbs. And he'll get into the end zone.
Wow, he got the fucking batted ball in here. Lucky. He got left out there. Why'd he put in Dobbs? Is he injured or did he actually put in Dobbs?
So now here come the Lions up to go for 2.
Set up for the 2-point conversion.
Completed the run. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th. And now they're going to try an onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. That's Jalen Warren getting his first carry. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Warren. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That's a gain of 8.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
That's the side of the quarterback who is under control. He didn't try to erase this deficit in one fell swoop. You've got to take what the defense gives you, and that's exactly what he did there. Now, they've got a new set of downs to work with.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren, 35 yards. And the Steelers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Boswell good with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
26, Lions 22. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
They're on the 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Here's Dobbs to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. In motion right, that's Williams. Dobbs is throwing. And this one is going to be off the mark.
Why is he getting so wide open, dude?
And they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. To throw is Dobbs. And it's incomplete. Took it.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
4th down, 10 yards to go. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here we go. This is 4th down. And they'll send Williams in motion right. Desperation time for Goff on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Rodgers now to throw. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This will get the lead up to 7. And he missed it.
Oh my God, a disaster drive there. I don't even get the fucking field goal.
And this will stay a 4-point game. Now, this was still going to be a 1-score game either way, but still, that's a potentially harmful miss here in the 4th.
That was a harmful fucking drive there. I stopped them and don't capitalize. That was bad.
The side eye, but a defender's coming out on the field now as he goes back to the bench after that miss.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29.
A gain of 40 yards. First down, Detroit.
Goff. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Now it's gone. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
17. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Goff going to shift him around.
First down, Lions.
Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Goff now to throw. And this is caught. touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a
Fuck, I
game
knew
this has
that
been
open
and
was
what a
middle.
drive
That
that
middle was
Charles, to
open. I
take
should
the
have
lead here
fucking.
late
I
in the
don't like to
fourth
call
quarter.
that play
And
two
partner,
times
that's a
in a
job
row
well
for
done
that
by
very
everyone, from the
reason.
players to the guys calling the plays. And if
That's
I may introduce
exactly
just
why
one
I
downside to the
too I
mix,
hesitated calling
not
that. I
too
said,
much
oh,
time left. Enough on the clock for
I
a
would have
final
been
pass to
better off
Jefferson
going
to
back
try to
to
seal
the
this one
blitz
away.
or
Extra point splits the
really
uprights.
anything.
So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing
Because he
stages
could have
as a field
spotted it.
goal
It was
now can
open in
only
the
tie it.
middle. You know what I mean? So you want to. I like to switch. I didn't want to
Here are
call
the
that play
Lions now
twice
as
in a
they
row.
line
I
up
thought,
and kick
oh,
this one
maybe he
away.
spotted the middle.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw, Rodgers. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is
No, you got to eyeball that over his head. Oh my God, a rookie mistake. That was a rookie mistake. Oh my God, a rookie mistake to end the game. He's kind of open if you rainbow it, but if you bullet it, it's interception, dude. Oh, now he's showing you it shouldn't have been close. Oh, man. What a blown game, dude. Oh, what a blown game. Really blew that one, dude. Well, at least I'm in these shootouts, man. These high-scoring shootouts, man. 25-35, 48-35, 29-26. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, man. On these high-flying shootouts.